What's up, everybody? Like midway through that, I was realizing my mic was muted. Okay, so let's just see if this works. Cool. Okay. So yeah, obviously we had some trouble the last stream at the end of it. We were smooth sailing out. It was a little bit slower than I expected, but we were smooth sailing until disaster struck in the form of Lisa Trevor knocking me the hell, basically into hell. She basically knocked me straight into hell. And then I got frustrated, and then I was like, I don't want to stream anymore. I don't want to make a complete joke of that because it is an honest thing that's going on where I'm like, it's been tough, you know? So just to be honest, like for anybody who watches this, it's pretty clear, I assume, that I'm not a higher tier streamer, that I'm starting from a, you know, like where I am and trying to build over time. So complaining about honest troubles that occur when you're a new streamer is just like part of what I want to be about. If that's what's going on, I want to just be honest and transparent about it. Hold on. Anyway. Okay, so the poor guy here, Enrico, whoever did this was... Oh, I got an itchy nose. I don't do cocaine, but it's as though I do, you know? Okay, so while you're just screaming about there, buddy, I'm just going to run straight by you. What is with my nose? Anyway. What was I saying? So, yeah, I mean, the struggle is real, right? Like, so basically the situation is that I've been focusing a lot on Resident Evil games. And the last playthrough that I did prior to this one was Code Veronica. And I just had so much trouble with it. It felt awful. Holy shit. Dude, relax. Relax, Hunter, relax. See, this is what I'm talking about. We just need to all chill out. Pressure's a little too high. So, wait, was that an herb right there? Am I crazy? Oh, it's probably blue, right? You know, I'm going to take the blue herb because I feel like there's a poison potential at certain points coming up. I will also save. So I don't know. So basically what's been going on, just to finish my thought here, I'm going all over the place. Super hard to talk about this stuff and play at the same time. But actually, let me give me this knife too. It can be really hard to play every day or at least try, like every time you have a spare second, you're like streaming. And then you have another life that you obviously have to attend to all the time. So it's like you're finding gaps in between your schedule to do this stuff. And not everyone's in that situation. A lot of people have pretty open schedules when it comes to that kind of stuff. So I'm in a less fortunate position in that sense than maybe some other people. But no excuses. It's mostly just, how should I go about this? You know what's crazy? I feel very confidently that with this spider boss, there's something you could do that just like you trigger it and then it goes away. Like you go through the door and then you come back and then it's just gone. Am I crazy? Hold up. I'm going to look that up. Because this thing keeps poisoning me and giving me a whole lot of trouble. So what's the name of this thing? Black Tiger, right? Let me just see if this is a real thing. Uh, Yo, apparently there's a game called Black Tiger. Huh, hold on a sec. I know this isn't very compelling, just like bear with me. I don't know. Oh, never mind. Okay, so basically what I was thinking of is there's if you kill the main spider, Black Tiger, then the other spiders, if you like exit and then come back, they disappear. Which is cool. But ultimately not what I need. Anyway. So I've been playing for a while. And just not really seeing any growth, and it was super frustrating. So I kind of got frustrated with the stream yesterday because I was like, I'd taken a little bit of time off. Really just not even like a half week basically, but it's a little bit of time off for me. You going down, sucker? Get up. Now apparently if I exit and come back, that other spider's not going to be there. The ads. Let's see if this holds true. It does. It appears to be true. The other spider's gone. Is there any items here? Any healing items here for me? Nah, I don't need that. So yeah, I mean, it's a lot of complaining, I realize, and ultimately it was that I was very open and honest about the fact that it was stressing me out more than it was giving me like a pleasure, and I wasn't seeing any progress and all that kind of stuff. So at the end of the day, I feel like I just need to rebrand in a sense, not in a huge degree, like a huge dramatic fashion, but just I just need to kind of remember what is fun about this and not think of it so much as an obligation, and think of it more as a sure, I'll take the map. I don't need the map. Is there no other healing items? I mean, for God's sakes. Give me a red, for God's sake. Anyway, so that's where I'm at now. It's not really that bad. I just kind of went on a tangent yesterday. I was frustrated, and so now I'm talking forever about it. I just need to stream when I can stream what I want to stream something that has some kind of unique element to it, right? Like I'm not going to be like the Fortnite guy. I just don't have the skill. I mean, obviously the skill comes over time, but it's just not something I really want to do. Amazing that rock even goes down this narrow hallway. Doesn't look like it would fit. Think about how impossible that would be to like actually set this all up. You know what I mean? So now we have this annoying ass puzzle. It's not my favorite. You know what? I was, oh, for God's sake. That thing always drives me nuts, and it's kind of funny, but it is infuriating at the same time. But this morning, just for fun, I played a little bit of Donkey Kong Country. I have the Super Nintendo Classic. So I was playing a little bit of Donkey Kong Country, the first one, the OG, and I had a blast. It was so much fun. I actually finished it for the first time ever. I've never finished it before. And it's really challenging, and I did like utilize save states a little bit. But not that much. I was actually pretty much able to do it. The only time is when I was getting low on lives and I hadn't gotten to a point where I could get more. Anyone who plays the game or has played the game knows kind of what I'm talking about. This is so annoying because then Jill turns around. Oh, I just hacked my way through that. Okay. No. Oh shit. Shit. Oh, I have to reset. That was really annoying. I actually didn't think I was pressing against it. You went too far. You went too far, Jill. Okay. What is going on with this restream thing? Yeah, let me go back. So I was playing that and I thought something like that would be all right, actually. Like retro gaming is super fun to me, but something a little bit more jolly and skill based. The problem with the Resident Evil games is, as much as I love them, and they're definitely up there in terms of my favorite series of all time. I think it just definitely is. But it's not very skill based, and it is nice to have some like a skill to develop. The later games do, like 4, 5, 6, as dumb as 6 is. It's a little bit more skill based, I would say, rather than like item managey. These games are just more methodical in how, like, what determines if you're good at Resident Evil. It's like, well, how much you think ahead about what your next step is. Or just straight up trial and error the first time you play through. Okay, do not push the wrong way, Jill. One thing I've always said is I'd prefer that my stream becomes a little bit more produced. So I think that I said this before. Actually, I've said this on stream, but I think that I'm gonna stop live streaming to YouTube, and YouTube will be more about like produced, edited, like title intros and stuff like that. What's up, AMD? What is up? AMD, I'm in a better mood today. After my rant yesterday, I felt very tired and defeated. But today I'm in a better spirit. No, you really didn't miss anything because I'm still not back to where I was at the end of the last stream. So I was gonna do this off stream, like without you guys seeing, just to catch up to where Lisa was, so that it seemed more seamless. But whatever, I'm not that far from the end still. Do I need that crank? I don't think I do. I definitely don't need this for a while. I'm not going to be fighting any hunters. Just getting out of their way. No, I'm not going to give the gun because I need that gun. I need the Magnum to fight the Tyrant. Oh shit. Whew, almost got hit there. You know what, AMD? I'm going to do this just for you. This is my apology for yesterday. I'll go back. Like, so we'll do it where we abandon and we'd get the Magnum from... Oops, I need to go this way. I'll abandon Barry and take his gun. And then I will make a save at that point, and then I'll load the save. And then we'll do it your way. This was... I think I remember this code. Oopsie. It's so easy though. AMD, you fight Tyrant once, and you shoot him once with Barry's Magnum. It's the easiest way to do it. Don't worry, I'll show you. It's 100% the easiest way to do it. And the last minutes of the last boss, it won't happen in this playthrough because of the way I've set it up. You won't even have the helicopter. You know where you like shoot the rockets at Tyrant? That doesn't exist in this playthrough. Cut the corners. Is there no sound in the game? Ah, son of a gun. No, I won't quit. I was in a bad mood yesterday. Yo, Restream is not working today. I would love to watch you fail for an hour. What? 20 hours? Oh, I get what you're saying. That's the time. I thought you were telling me you're going to try and stream for 20 hours. In which case, I would have been pretty impressed. Oh, hell yeah. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. I think last time I got hit by her. Jesus pretty fast. Okay, good. Take that, Lisa, you big baby. You're streaming RE1 Remake? Like this one? But on Xbox One. Okay, I get you. See, why should we protect Barry? He just abandons us. And sure, his family's being threatened, blah, blah, blah. But, like, come on. Come on, Barry. No more excuses for Barry. Sorry. For some reason, Restream is telling me that I'm offline right now, but clearly I'm not. Something's going on. Something bad. Oh, Barry's a good guy. I probably won't be able to... I can maybe show up tonight, but I think my girlfriend basically has my is going to have my attention tonight, because she is basically, this is like our one night that we actually have off together, so she's probably gonna, I think we might watch Ready Player One. I don't know if you've seen that, the game, or the movie with all the game references. But I can try and pop by anyway. Well, tomorrow... Yeah, tomorrow I'm definitely not available. That's it, man. It's just my schedule's so busy. It drives me crazy. I can't do half the stuff I want to do. This part always shocks me, because it seems like she's so far away. And she just ends up right there. Yo, what? What? I know, the delay is bad. These annoying things that keep killing me. It's just so frustrating. Yeah, where does she come from? Honestly. Usually, like, I expected her to be following me from behind, but she ended up, like, flanking. Full on. She had, like, a pretty good strategy. Hustle. No, we really gotta hustle. If I die again, I'm gonna scream. Where you at? Where you at? I think I got 2 shots off. Yeah, and then lunges. Die, scum. Pretty much exactly how I played it the first time. Yo, except this guy. Oh! Clip me, clip me. AMD, every time you laugh at me like that, I just think when you stream, I'm gonna laugh so hard. That was weird. You know what I'm honestly thinking of streaming next? Tell me if this is crazy. I think I might. I have like I played the hell out of Mario Odyssey when it came out, but there's a few moons that I haven't got yet because they're really, really difficult. They're like basically the end game moons. So I was thinking of trying to get them on stream. If you want to see me get like super mad and just cry and tear up and make a scene, might be worth turning into. You want to see a grown man reduced to tears over a video game? It's like doing this 3 times is super annoying. Resident Evil Survivor is like permadeath? I guess that's why it's Survivor. Dude, no. I'm not playing any Resident Evil games for a while after this. I just need a break from it. Okay, we got the first aid spray up here. Basically, the mistake I keep making is that I know what's coming up, but I haven't played this areas for a long time. So intuitively I think, okay, there's not much danger because there's not, most of these things are pretty easy to dodge, but then on the off chance that they get me, I just haven't saved it in a long time because I actually am like out of practice. I'm not making any excuses. It is what it is. Like I'm clearly not playing that well, but come on. Dude, first-person shooters on PS1 are not something I like typically go to. Like, what's a first-person shooter on PS1? Those didn't really exist. Like Resident Evil on PS1, like that's pretty ahead of the time actually. I love watching Jill just stand there and turn around. It's so funny. No. No. Come on. Let's go. Oh yeah, true. That is another one. Yeah, those games that were trying to capitalize on the on GoldenEye and stuff that was happening on the N64. But they're weird though. Like going back to those first-person shooters, like the controls are so weird. They didn't have dual analog, so it's usually like movement, and then when you want to like independently view, you have to hold down one of the trigger buttons so that the analog stick is now controlling your aim. It's really weird. Pre-analog, dual analog sticks. Same with Metroid Prime. I don't think you can keep Barry. I don't know. How about okay, we'll do it my way this time. And then when you play, you can do it your way, and we'll see if when Barry stays alive. Powerful TCP. Well, just an FYI, I'm not doing a knife only run right now. But if I was, it depends on if you're trying to, I don't know, it kind of depends on some stuff. If you're trying to get like the achievement or the trophy for it, I don't think you can. I actually don't think you can. I think it doesn't allow it. You don't get the achievement if you do that. But in terms of just like streaming playthroughs, I don't know what the like rules are. Maybe it just depends on the streamer if they allow that or not. But this is not a knife only run. I did get that achievement though. It'd be something that'd be fun to do on a harder difficulty. I tried it on like the simplest difficulty because I didn't want to give myself that much of a headache. It's definitely not easy, especially with boss battles and stuff, but it's doable. Yeah, and I think one of the trickiest things actually, and you should be warned about this if you're going for that, because this got me one time, it screwed me over. So basically, sometimes zombies, when they're on the ground but they're still alive and you walk over them, they'll grab you and then you like stomp on their head, right? That will eliminate you from getting that achievement. Like you can't do it after that. So that counts as a not knife kill. You should just be warned, because that screwed me over that one time. You've been warned. Yeah, you might want to look that up though. Where's the control? There we go.
Jill.
Yeah, exactly.
Barry?
That's like the
Thank
best
God
strategy.
you're
Is just
safe.
save a lot.
You
It's
too,
super
Jill.
cheese, but whatever. At least you're not wasting your time. If you're not interested in just like the legit challenge of it and trying to overcome that, then it's not really worth wasting your time. Yo, now I'm nervous that this freak's gonna club me with her. What do you call that? Where your like hands are bound in the wood? What do you call that device? Some sort of medieval like torture device. Basically a 2x4. These caverns are so windy, I never really understand what the shape of them is. Is? It's because I keep dying, AMD. Should have went from the side first. Oh shit. Powerful TCP. Yeah, you should probably look up, see if I'm right about the defensive weapons. I'm pretty sure you can't use them, but in case you can, it might be just worth looking it up. Because it's hard to get through the game without encountering like an enemy biting you or whatever. I'm gonna adjust this. Yo, run. She's always surprisingly fast. The old goat. Like, as in you're time traveling back in time where I have to do it over and over again. Ha ha ha. That's not bad. Honestly, I would say Groundhog Day is probably a more accurate movie reference, but it's cool. I'll give you that. You can use Back to the Future. Or what's that movie with Tom Cruise where he's fighting the aliens and he has to like keep going rewinding time? That movie's awesome. What is that movie called? Remembering movie titles is like my kryptonite. I always forget when I need them. Alright. What is that movie called? Does anyone in chat know what that movie's called? It's a Tom Cruise movie. It came out like, I don't know, 3 years ago. Maybe even more than that. Okay, so that was like an odd thing that happened when I died just then in my last playthrough. Or not last playthrough, but since I've loaded. Yeah, Edge of Tomorrow. Yes, AMD, you're right. The movie was great. That's a movie where you keep repeating the past over and over again. Okay, so she comes that way. How the hell did she end up in front of me? God damn it. There. See, this is how it's supposed to happen. Ooh. I don't know what happened before. Some shenanigans. I love this room. Look how cool this room is. This is one of my favorite rooms in video games. If I could have this room in like, you know what would be sick? Just like, okay, so like they're redoing RE2 with that engine, like redo this game. Like VR or like at least first person. Freaking kidding me. I'm glad I picked up that blue herb. I think there's another blue herb coming up though. That's okay. No, I'm not even poison. I assumed I was poison. I love this. The Lisa Trevor stuff is some of the best shit in this game. Just the idea that it didn't exist before the remake makes me super excited about the next remake. All the crap they'll add to that. Is there anything more disappointing than finding a blue herb? Nobody wants a blue herb. AMD, if you ever pick up an Nvidia card, will you have to change your YouTube account? Will you change the name? Or are you just like stuck as AMD Radeon? What's your level of commitment with that name? Okay, I already got those. Well, I'm just gonna change my monitor here. It's super dark for me. It's already 100%. What? Jesus. I think it's always brighter on Twitch than it is on my monitor for some reason. Oh boy, almost walked straight into him. Not today, sucker. Whoops. Okay, and back we go. So something that could happen that's bad here is if we have a bad run-in with the hunter. Yeah, I have a Ryzen processor now too. It's really good. But I do have an NVIDIA graphics card. I have the 1050 Ti actually, which is like a super cheap. Actually, it's not that cheap, to be honest. Thank you very much, data miners, or what are they called? Bitcoin miners, cryptocurrency bullshit. Oops. But anyway, it's the cheaper option, but it runs really well. Basically, if you're a 1080 player, not 4K, that's just fine. This is a smart way to go. Why didn't I think of this before? I do need to get into my chest though. But I did not want to bump into that hunter and then like cut my head off. If you feel me. Okay. Just need to get to a chest so I can basically get ready and actually, you know what? Oh, fuck, I don't have that piece. Yeah, I do need to get to a chest. Wah wah. What's an HP omen? Oh shit. Zombie. Second zombie. Suck it. They just have knives sticking out of their head. How cool. So metal. On our way to fight Lisa Trevor. Okay, so we can replace that. Just reduce these. That's pretty much all we need right now. Love the thunder. So it's such a big deal in the game when you get to this moment, because theoretically the first thing you do could be to walk up to these doors. It could literally be the first thing you do when you start the game. So you've been wondering what's beyond there like for the whole time, right? Wait, I'm gonna save here. I'm gonna save so that the nightmare that was last stream doesn't repeat itself. Must not repeat nightmare. Holy shit, I'm ready for dinner. Jesus. Starving. So realistically, I don't really need a gun for this section here. Although, you know what I do need? These books. Just trying to think ahead. So we saved. Whoa, whoa, whoa. There we go. So I know you're going to say AMD, you're going to say save Barry, but I'm going to take his Magnum. And I'll show you how easy it is.
Jill.
Look how freaky Jill looks there. Just like, I know what you're doing.
Worried because I thought you were...
I don't know why this scene reminds me of Harry Potter. Does anybody else get Harry Potter vibes?
Start talking.
This is like where Ron and
Hermione
and Harry like play chess.
Don't lie to me.
Underneath Hogwarts. He's like, give me back my gun.
I can't do that.
Do it. Oh! Shit. See you later, sucker. Boom!
Barry!
He's coming back. Dodge. Oh shit, it's fast. Oh! Shit. Oh, this is such a shit show. Just don't fall. Just don't fall. I can't believe how powerful Lisa is. Oh my god. Tank controls in those types of scenarios are the worst. Like getting around objects precisely is super frustrating. Anyway, so we had to use a healing item, so what? Big deal. But now, much to AMD's chagrin, Barry's Magnum, the 44, does not get any more powerful than that. How melodramatic is it that this picture of his family fell out of his pocket as he fell? It's kind of ridiculous. But you know what? It's the end of the game. I'll buy it. Yo, why is this game so dark to me? Hold on, I'm gonna adjust my monitor. I'm like, I can't see. I think it's honestly just the fact that I have like daylight coming in from right beside me. What? I'm not looking at the cover. Really? Oh, it's this one first. It's harder for me to set up my Xbox close to my PC. So my Xbox is attached to my television, which is at the complete opposite side from where my computer is that I stream from. So that's why. I can do it, but just the Gamecube is much easier to set up. So I prefer it for that reason. I don't need to have any long, like 6-foot HDMI cables and stuff. I do prefer the HD remakes though, like the HD version of the remakes. I like the panning. Disc 2, we did it! Okay, wait, how do I actually do that though? Uh-oh. We may have run into a bug. Hold up, hold up. I'll be right back. So, funny thing. This is a problem because yeah, basically there is no disc. This is obviously running on an emulator. But then switching discs is like problematic because of the way that it does. So usually you would save a game and then you would switch discs and then you'd be able to load on the next disc. I didn't know there was like a swap midway through, like without saving or anything. So I legit don't know how to solve this problem. Let me consult the internet. Let me just consult the internet. How to fix problems. This is super funny. Hold on. Super funny. I don't know if I can actually solve this. So I'm reading forums. Oh my god, that's so funny. That's so funny. So basically, there is no way. There's no current way to swap discs. Well, that was fun. Yeah, that's so funny. I can't believe that. What an anticlimactic ending. It's funny because earlier I was thinking, I haven't swapped discs yet. Maybe like, for some reason in my head I was thinking, did they have it like Jill and Chris have different discs, or maybe like disc 2 is like a bonus like content stuff. But I couldn't quite remember because the game was so long ago. One sec. Okay. I was going to prove that I have the GameCube original disc, which I do, but I just don't have it with me. Just in case anybody was like crying foul on me using an emulator. But yeah. Weird. So that's just like a flaw in the design. Well, AMD, you knew it was going to happen. You played this game before. No, it's not possible. I checked like 3 forums. It's just not something that they have. It's because it's like I kind of understand why it's not possible. Basically, the GameCube was a special case where you could actually just swap it in the middle of playing it. Like if you tried to do that on a PS2 or an Xbox at the time, it just wouldn't let you like swap discs in that way. Normally you'd have to save, and then you would load the save state. It's like any of those old like Final Fantasy were like 5 discs. You would like save at the very end, and then when you load it onto the next disc, then it would continue. But in this case, as you can read on the screen, it's just like this different thing where you swap without saving. It just stores it in its internal memory or something. So that has not been emulated properly. Hey, I guess I could have done research specifically about that, but I assumed it was not going to be an issue, which is so funny. No, you can't. I just did. So when I was gone for a second, basically I swapped the disc. I went to disc 2, and then as soon as I load or do anything, it tells me to put disc 1 back in because it needs the beginning content. So in other words, it doesn't, even if you swap discs, it's not actually swapping in the way that it is asking. Okay, hold on. Hold on one sec. You can still hear me, right? So I'm going to change something up here. Give me 2 seconds. It's a Dolphin emulator. Special treat. I just started playing. And since we were just talking about it, why not? One of the best games of all time, Metroid Prime. Original. So basically all I did was the opening sequence. Look how beautiful it looks on Dolphin. It's so good. I mean, it's already a beautiful looking game. Hold on, let me resize this. Yeah, if you find out how, You let me know. These controls are so strange when you think about how games control now. The vibes though, these vibes are so good. But getting used to these controls is really weird. Are you leaving AMD? What was it shooting at? How do I do this again? I'm only going to be playing this for like 10 minutes. I just didn't want to leave on such a sour note. Plus, I just love Metroid. Seismic disturbance. Gamecube was the shit. No one appreciates the Gamecube. Chozo Ruins. Can't even go into the morph ball. That's how weak I am right now. Energy tank. That way. You kind of made it work. Save station detected. It's hard to combine those two words. Oops. Man, the controls are so weird. I just want to use the like another joystick or another analog stick. Save. It looks so good in HD. People forget, like, the resolutions at this time were super low. They were like 480. Look like butt. The bees. I really want rockets. What's this one? Missile time! Except not really. Psych. Oops. Wait, this thing's pretty easy. Too fast. It's like going camping or something. Bees, that sound of bees everywhere. Or like near a garbage can, you're like, oh shit. What's the strategy here? Okay, you just actually kill him like that. Super annoying. Ah, you. What is the deal? What's going on? There you go. Just die already. These aren't even hard. I think the idea is just to look at like kind of one direction. Just wait. Not the best. Jeez. It looked cool until that moment. Have you never played this before? And an energy tank too. Double our maximum energy capacity. It's a big deal. save room. Die, you dumb bee. What's this? Oops. Got that map. Obviously, these rooms like repopulate every time. All right. All right, that's it. Heading out. Cool. Thank you, AMD. I'll be back next week, hopefully like earlier in the week. Peace out. Have a good weekend.